Now, other political news, you have Rumble becoming the exclusive live streamer partner for the first and second GOP debates, which, from a political sphere, is quite fascinating. I can't help but think, when it comes to the skill set or lack of skill set, like over at Fox News, I think streaming is perhaps above their intellect or pay grade. For all I know, they have a great streaming service, but they do zero advertising. But Rumble is quickly becoming a YouTube competitor. Now, they're very kind of de facto, a lot of these startups in the streaming community and in the video hosting community trying to rival YouTube, they're becoming political partially due to necessity, partially just because of the nature of YouTube's censorship. An overwhelming amount of censorship on YouTube is against conservatives and people on the right. I've yet to see a famous case for someone who's left-leaning gets banned. How many times has it ever happened? Once? Maybe? So, by de facto, Google, YouTube is choosing to alienate a political side of the aisle. So, when you have a whole group of people who are alienated, they're going to find this new platform. They're more likely to join that platform because people on the left aren't being censored on YouTube. They really don't have a compelling reason to find a new platform because the people they like to view are still on the platform. So Rumble has become more political in that regard. Also is great because they don't censor half as much. So they actually stand for free speech, which is a rare thing in it these days as well. And it looks like in terms of how the performance is doing, they're okay. The company IPO'd with an initial public offering back, I believe, in April 2021, coming in about $9.82 per share. But I mean, even as of earlier this week, they're trading at $8.12 per share. Now, the real big issue for a lot of these streaming companies and a lot of these hosting companies is they are prohibitively expensive for the startup. You have to think of all the infrastructure. I always tell people, there's no cloud. It's just someone else's computer. When it comes to IT infrastructure, Google could absorb the cost because they're quite literally the largest tech company in history. They have whole warehouses, well, data centers more accurately, where they have racks upon racks upon racks of servers, storage, networking to host all the content that's put on there. If you're a startup, servers are expensive, and Rumble, they're not going to be able to go on AWS because AWS, also known as Amazon Web Services, where that's a service where instead of having your own hardware infrastructure, you rent someone else's. Well, they're the ones who are censoring content. So they can't safely do that. So as they're starting to build out their own, I can't help but wonder how prohibitively expensive it is. Now, from a political perspective, it's a huge achievement as a business to get that exclusivity and actually be able to participate with that live stream. And I know, if you look at the demographics of the GOP, a lot of them are older, they're watching the cable, but as new people start to join that political part of the political aisle, there will be more younger people joining, and they're people who want live streams. They don't want to have, I was going to say how many people have a cable box these days. There's probably 18 people left, don't get me wrong. But in terms of technology adoption, live streaming is quickly supplanting the previous technology of having cable boxes, especially as access to the internet and fast internet is just increasing exponentially. So there are a lot of benefits to it, and the amount of people that are rolling it out, the technology, is just increasing more and more. So from a business perspective, I can't help but think, how much more is Rumble going to grow as more and more top talent starts to join their stream platform, and even I am going to start posting out there shortly. Now, that being said, I also do appreciate you taking time to like, share, and comment, because it does help the channel grow and develop on YouTube platform as well. But we shall see. Thank you again for taking the time to tune in today. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of August, so you can click that button. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to take the time to like and comment. The feedback greatly appreciated and helps grow the channel. Also, and lastly, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.